Hey, you. Yes, you.
Me?
Sitting there. You with the
Why?
sandwich. You. Well, not you. You with the sandwich.
You mean they?
Yes. Do me a favor. Like and subscribe. See, I've got to get out of that do me a favor thing.
Now, what if my pronoun is they? You'd be screwed. Because then I go, wait, that's me. I prefer they. Because I'm larger now and I want to be a multiplicity of people. Sorry.
Please like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News podcast on Audacity, Podbay, Podnova, or Player FM, and ask your friends and relatives to like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News.
The faster we reach 100% saturation,
and we can stop this nonsense.
Scott doesn't ask you for favors.
Hi. Yeah, do me a favor, will you?
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
So sometimes amazing inventions come by accident, right? We were talking earlier, you mentioned Post-it notes.
Yep.
Post-it notes, the glue on them,
yep,
was supposed to be the invention. It was supposed to be
an adhesive,
super bionic, wonderful, stopping, holding everything glue.
It was an utter failure.
It holds paper. Works for them. Mold somehow turns into penicillin.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So a Japanese AI that originally had nothing to do with the medical profession,
yep,
might end up on the cutting edge of great contributions to the global health. Bakery Scan. Just like its name implies, it's a computer AI system for bakeries. It was developed a few years ago by computer engineer Hisashi Kambe. Bakeries use the AI to identify different pastries from each other. That way, all the pastries run by, people don't have to look, identify, and then remember the price and price it and put it out, right? It makes the bakery checkout process a whole lot more hygienic and helps cut down on, staff training.
And people sticking their fingers in it going, nope, that's raspberry.
I hate when I find it with a fingerprint. I still buy it, but I hate it. It's a fairly common solution that any bakery can purchase for about $200,000, relatively cheap if you've got a reasonable sized bakery.
Yep.
Bakery Scan's AI learns as it keeps identifying more and more pastries, but no one expected it to learn how to identify cancer. And no, this is not a one-off hit either. Bakery Scan is so good at spotting the insidious disease. I mean, it's really, so far, really good. The transformation from bakery tool to medical aid began in 2017. A doctor from the Louis Pasteur Centers for Medical Research in Kyoto saw a TV segment about the Bakery Scan. And he's looking, right, as he watches this thing on television, the bread products in the ad, he thought looked an awful lot like what cancer cells look like under a microscope. So the doc wondered, what if we modify the equipment? So he contacted Brain, who said they were busy now trying to take over the world. Contacted Brain, said they were busy now trying to take, never mind. Brain is the company that makes Bakery Scan. After some negotiations, Brain agreed to start developing a medical version of the system. Worked out pretty well. Brain had already developed a way for Bakery Scan to find interesting features in the images and was able to learn from human feedback, right? If in the bakery thing, if you said, no, that's not right, it would mark that and know the next time.
Okay.
Soon afterward, the Cyto AI Scan was born. It's a medically optimized AI system using basically the same principles used to tell pastries apart.
Did they, I have to know this, did they disable the price tag function?
Oh, I would hope. Otherwise, that would look very tacky.
Yeah, right.
Look, kidneys, $8.99. What? Currently, the AI is being tested in two major hospitals in Kobe and Kyoto. And I told you it was doing a great job, right?
Yeah.
It is identifying cancer cells at about a 99% accuracy.
Oh, my. This is wonderful.
This will be interesting to see how this works out.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I mean, the occasional fingerprint isn't so bad. And I am now amazingly frightened by AI.
Yeah, you're afraid it's going to think you're a cancer cell.
I'm afraid it's going to be smarter than me out of the box and then start learning.
Luxury fashion brand Balenciaga unveiled the next big thing in post-pandemic footwear.
Post-pandemic footwear?
Yes.
Hit me.
Crocs, stilettos, and knee-high boots. You heard right. Foam stiletto high heels and foam knee-high boots.
Just kill me now.
Can you imagine how rancid those knee-high boots are going to smell?
I haven't even gotten that far yet. I'm just imagining how rancid they're going to look.
These latest designs debuted a few days ago as part of Balenciaga's Spring 2022 collection. In a description of the collection, Balenciaga said, Balenciaga's, only to get their name in the story more, Balenciaga's Spring 22 presentation considers our shifting senses of reality through the lens of technology. We see our world through a filter, perfected,
I'll say,
polished, conformed, photoshopped, and stinking to high heaven after you go dancing in them.
Once.
This is the second collaboration between Crocs and Balenciaga. The first collaboration resulted in platform Crocs that cost $850
and sold out
almost instantly.
Yeah.
My bold prediction, Balenciaga and Crocs are going to make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Now, here's the thing.
You're going to have to buy 365 boots. Because that way they can air out for a year.
I am actually wearing Crocs flip-flops as we speak. I wear them all the time. And I have several pairs of Crocs that I use for different reasons. I have a pair of practice Crocs.
Nice catch.
At our
you old Brewster, you.
The Croc of the Walk. That's me.
For those that may have missed it,
I have a pair of Crocs at our rehearsal facility.
Yeah, you have a rehearsal facility. We have a rehearsal facility.
No. My band.
You played a band?
Flying Train Wreck. We're named that because if we suck, you've been warned.
And if you don't suck, you've been weefully surprised. Weefully?
Yeah, over to you.
I don't know. I'm kind of having fun making fun of your band. The endangered Sumatran Titan arum. You're looking, what the? It's a giant foul-smelling blossom. Hey.
It sniffs birds?
Small, foul-smelling blossom. How do you get sniffing birds?
Foul.
It's a plant.
Yeah, the plant sniffs birds.
I was brain dead for a minute.
You're brain dead all the time.
Yeah. Never bothered you before.
I didn't mean to sound like it was a pejorative there. Never mind. You just continue.
Get my wife here because she feels bad for me. Where was I now? Oh,
nice.
This rascal is also known as the corpse flower. Does that make it more attractive to you? It went into its rare short bloom at a botanical garden in Warsaw, drawing crowds who waited for hours in line to see it. The extraordinary flower, which emits an odor resembling a dead body. Apparently that attracts pollinating insects who are sick and diseased, I would think. Anyway, apparently it bloomed on Sunday. Word got out. Mm-hmm. People were there were lines for Saturday night into Monday morning, and oddly enough, by Monday morning it was already beginning to wither.
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds, if not thousands, lined up to see it, get their picture taken, and get a whiff of a dead body coming from a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Its blooming is rare and, unlike some rare bloomers, unpredictable. It happens when it wants to, which I believe is the medical term.
This is my kind of plant.
The plant only grows in the wild in the rainforests of Sumatra, but it's on the endangered list because of evil deforestation.
Okay.
Wasn't he an actor?
Yeah, he played a minor role in the Star Trek series. Cultivation at botanical gardens, where they are a great visitor attraction, has helped its preservation. Who wants to look at a flower that's not blooming or smelling like a dead body, really? But, on an off chance it might bloom. Exactly. No, I'm not going to cross the street for that.
What if we leave now and it blooms?
Okay.
What if we just go to the morgue?
Yeah, and take a whiff.
We'll close our eyes and pretend. We'll take a picture of the flower, go like this. It's first known blooming outside Sumatra, by the way, 1889. So it's London's Royal Botanical Gardens, because the British will.
Woohoo!
Think anything is wonderful.
Tech support, follies.
Oh, yummy.
Tech support. Thank you for calling.
Have we gotten better over the years, just suppose, with tech support?
No. These two stories are going to prove it.
Okay.
Thank you for calling the service desk. Can I have your last name, please? Yes, it's Smith. Tech support, may I have your first name, please? Caller. Where can I find that? Well,
Driver's license?
You can tell your manager to request one for you at HR. Caller says, what? Tech support says, or you may find it on the aforementioned driver's license. People lose their minds about,
They get on
simple
that-
questions.
They get on that narrow train of thought, and it's like,
Yeah,
what
my
would that
first
be?
name. Tech support. Okay, now bring up Google for me. Customer. Okay, I'm on Google. Tech support. All right, good. That means you're connected to the internet. Customer. Is there any way we can verify that? Tech support. Well, you just brought up Google. Customer. How do I know this is the Google?
Wow.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.